Hello Banana Gang, it's me, your boy Harry Bananas, coming at you with another volume to add on to the saga of Dave Chappelle. We basically got a response from him towards, well, I don't actually know too much about it, but let's get right into it and let's see what we're dealing with.
It's been said in the press that I was invited to speak to the transgender employees at Netflix, and I refused. That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we are speaking about. I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore.
Just remember, this is a response. This is not him doing comedy, so he's kind of, well...
I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, that is not what it is. Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say.
That's right, guys. This is about free speech. This is Dave Chappelle to me as a champion of free speech.
For the record, and I need you to know this, everyone I know from that community has been nothing but loving and supporting. So I don't know what all this nonsense is about. In summer 2020, when the whole world shut down, I was outside doing shows. My neighbor had a cornfield and he let me throw shows there, and people came from all over the country. Some people came from around the world to see those shows. The best comedians on earth came to my home and broke bread with me. And we lived our lives. We found a way to keep moving forward. I made a whole documentary about it. The first night of those shows was a piece that some of you might have seen. It was called 846, and it dealt with the murder of George Floyd.
He's still not holding back any punches.
This film that I made was invited to every film festival in the United States, and some of those invitations I accepted. And when this controversy came out about the closer, they began disinviting me from these film festivals. And now, today, not a film company, not a movie studio, not a film festival, nobody will touch this film. Thank God for Ted Sarandos and Netflix. He's the only one that didn't cancel me yet.
Well, as long as Netflix is still playing, you're playing.
To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands.
Free speech.
And if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing and a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny.
Just had to put his foot in it, didn't he?
I desperately want people to see this movie. But I understand why investors would be nervous. Since nobody will touch it, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will make it available for all of you. 10 American cities.
Must give that
going
a
on
watch.
sale in the next few days. you will be able to see this movie in its entirety, and you can see what they're trying to obstruct you from seeing. And you can judge for yourself,
sir, someone said.
but you cannot have this conversation and exclude my voice from it. That is only fair. You have to answer the question, am I canceled or not? Then let's go. Thank you very much, and good night.
Let's go. Yeah, I agree. Oh, so many things to cover. Firstly, that movie. When is that movie coming out? Because I want to watch it. And secondly, some interesting things being said there by Dave. Look, there's two camps. You're either on free speech or hate speech. Team hate speech or team free speech. Team hate speech believes that you should get in trouble by all extents of the law if you say the wrong thing. And I believe that with free speech, there are lots and lots of mechanisms in play already that govern whether or not someone is an arsehole or being if someone's being an arsehole, people should just say, you're an arsehole and I don't want to see you ever again. Your arsehole face, So